FOURce! It's FOURce, YouTube toy collector team vlogging to save the day. FOURce! Nostalgic vintage toy heroes. FOURce!
FOURce is the code name of 4 daring, middle-aged, highly obsessed toy vloggers. Its purpose to bring toy reviews and nostalgia to YouTube, a video sharing website that allows users to upload, view, share and comment. Hi, I'm Rudy Zissou. TRANSMUTE! Here we have Battle of the Planets G-Force Princess, or Jun the Swan, if you know as Science Ninja Team Gatchaman. But before I get into the box, the packaging and the toy itself, let me tell you a bit about how my love of Battle of the Planets came about, because it's a very fond memory, and Battle of the Planets, G-Force and Gatchaman has been in my life since I was 4 years old. When I was 4, I suffered terribly with insomnia. So much so that I would be bolt up at 4:30 every morning. And it was quite tough for my parents. But they subsequently found out that I was calmed and relaxed by being sat in front of the TV from, 5:45, 5 o'clock with BBC One on, because they had teletext running. And even though I couldn't read, the slow moving imagery and the colours and the music that played with the teletext system ultimately just relaxed me, and I was then so relaxed that I didn't kind of need the sleep, and I didn't kind of be tired throughout the day, and I was just in a very good place. But what happened at 5:30 when the teletext service finished was Battle of the Planets G-Force comes on before BBC Breakfast News at 6. So for what feels like weeks or even like months, I would literally watch every episode of Battle of the Planets. And there is like 96 episodes. There's 107 or something like that if you watch Gatchaman. So yeah, every morning I am up watching Battle of the Planets. I then subsequently rewatch it in, I'd say, the early 2000s, 2002. I'll watch a couple of episodes and realise how incredible a show it is. And because the internet was so much better by then, I went back and had to look at it, and subsequently found out that it was Gatchaman, and it came from Japan in 1972. And the show is a phenomenal show. The artwork is consistent all the way through. The action sequences, even with Battle of the Planets, because it's heavily edited for Western audiences. But it's absolutely incredible. You've got 5 main characters to pick as your favourite. And for a long time, Mark was my favourite, the leader. I think because he had a plane with a propeller that then transmuted into a futuristic jet fighter. But as the years have progressed, I am all about Princess, or Jun the Swan. Don't get me wrong, I still like Mark a lot, the leader. He's super cool, but for me it's Princess. I love the deco, I love the weapon, and I like that she has a galactocycle, which you can see is the galactocycle, and she uses a yo-yo for a weapon. But before I get too much into the character, because I'll do that when I open it, because I'm going to open it because the box is super dusty, it's bent to hell, and it looks like it's got sun damage because it's really, really yellow. But I just wanted to talk about the box, as often with Figure Force videos, if I've got a mint on seal card or if I plan on opening it, I'll always talk about that. But yeah, and I am going to open it because the box isn't actually anything to write home about. The figure's packaged well, and I like that all this is raised and vacuum sealed to give it the definition of the box. But as I said, it's not a standout carded figure to really warrant keeping in the box. I know they're much rarer now. When I was looking at picking this up a few weeks ago, I thought I'd maybe go for Jason, even though Jason's not a big character that I like. I couldn't even see one, so I guess he's the most popular, or he's a fan favourite. But I wanted Princess, I wanted Jun the Swan. And then to look at the back, this is why I say it's nothing to write home about. You show there's Mark and Princess, and you've got Keop, the younger of the five, and then it tells you who else is in wave 2, which I believe is like Jason and Zoltar, and you've probably got Tiny, who is the pilot of the Phoenix, which was the ship that they flew in. Each of them have a vehicle, and Tiny was the pilot of the vehicle. But in terms of the card back, it's not as exciting as the likes of G.I. Joe and Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, where you get a bio and you get a bit of artwork and then you get to see the figure. It's literally just the figures. There's no bio on Princess. So I'm happy to get this completely out of the box. So I freed Princess from the plastic prison, and my fears have been swayed. She's not sun damaged at all. She is glorious. But before I get into the figure, there was a little poster inside which says, before Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles or Pokemon, there was Battle of the Planets, and it is just a little leaflet with some glorious artwork on both sides, and it lists the DVDs that were available in 2002. And the DVDs sound awesome because they've got bonus episodes from Gatchaman and G-Force, as well as Battle of the Planets, available with Japanese and subtitles and English. Back when I saw it again in 2002, that was when I got the love of Princess. Her character is, for a female character, it's so well written, and she got so much action, and she was always paired up with either with Mark or being more of a sisterly, motherly figure to Keop. So let's just get into the figure and its accessories. So it comes with her Galactocycle, which it's pretty heavy. This is by Diamond Select, I believe, and this is my first instance of Diamond Select toys. I know they do pretty sweet Ghostbusters figures, and considering this is, you know, a good 17 years old, this action figure, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, that is the Galactocycle, just a small scale down version, but here is Princess, and she is just absolutely incredible. You know, she was voiced by Janet Waldo, and when you hear her talk, you can hear Janet Waldo straight away. So Janet Waldo is Judy Jetson, Josie from Josie and the Pussycats, and Penelope Pitstop, and obviously princess, and when you hear the voice, you just know, you know who it is. But as I said, there is no sun damage, and the figure's like really rubbery and kind of like chalky, which is really interesting. I've not had an action figure like that, and this is all rubbery and moves around, so you can kind of manipulate it into how you want to have it. And the face sculpt is pretty spot on to the cartoon, with the swan helmet and little bits of molded detail into the rubber. The big belt buckle, that doesn't come off, and the articulation is, you know, these are actually on ratchets, the arms, and then you've got the elbow join. You kind of got fixed pose hands, which is my only criticism from it, because she can't actually hold her yo-yo weapon. But the yo-yo weapon's pretty cool as well. That's all rubbery. But as you can see, I've kind of got it placed. I did have it placed on her. On her utility belt. This is just a great addition to the collection, and I'm always banging on about nostalgia. It's what my channel's about, and picking up one bit from each toy line or memorable cartoons, and this just fits perfectly in the collection. Super cool, really dynamic, a real different take on an action figure compared to what I've been picking up lately, to, you know, compared to IRs from Pirates of Dark Water, my last figure force video, and even to a few things from just 5-6 years ago, Tiger and the W Elites. It's great to have this variety in a collection, and she's just awesome. The power of nostalgia, it's an incredible thing, and when it translates into a toy or an action figure or even a model, it can really bring out emotions that perhaps you've forgotten about or never knew you had. Deep down buried memories that return to the surface. It's why I'm a toy collector. So that has been the 2002 Diamond Select Battle of the Planets, G-Force, Science Ninja Team, Gatchaman, Princess, Jun the Swan. Battle of the Planets, G-Force, 5 incredible young people with superpowers, and watching over them from Centre Neptune, 7 Sark 7. Watching, warning against surprise attacks from alien galaxies from beyond space. G-Force, fearless young orphans protecting Earth's entire galaxy. Always 5, acting as 1. Dedicated, inseparable, invincible.